Hello, my name is Diane Wittry, and I'm the conductor of the Allentown Symphony in Pennsylvania. And some of you might be attending our family concert that's coming up, where we're going to do the Concerto for Homemade Instruments and Orchestra. And we wanted to make sure that you were able to practice with the piece before you come to the concert. Now, if you've made your homemade instruments, we have some categories, and those categories you can make woodwind instruments. And if you're a woodwind instrument person, you might want to wear a red shirt to the concert because the woodwind family is going to be in red. And woodwind instruments might be comb kazoos or straws that you blow on or panpipes. Or perhaps you made a brass instrument, and if you made a brass instrument, you might want to come in a green shirt, and you're going to have special rhythms that you'll be playing. And some brass instruments might be a hosaphone, which is a garden hose with a funnel on the end that you play on, or maybe a bleach bottle bugle that you can actually play different notes on. Or perhaps you made a string instrument, and the string family, we have the milk carton violins that you would pluck, or perhaps a washtub bass or a cereal carton cello. And the string family, you want to wear a dark blue shirt. Or perhaps you really wanted to be a drummer or a member of the percussion family. And we have 3 different groupings of percussion, and percussionists should wear yellow shirts. So perhaps you're a pitched percussion, and then you might play either a bottle xylophone, like Snapple bottles filled with water that you hit, or perhaps flower pot chimes. They have a pitch to them. But if you're not playing a pitch percussion, you might want to bring a coffee can drum, or perhaps some castanets, things that you can play different rhythms. And that's another category of percussion. And then the last category of percussion is the shakers. You can fill jars and shake them, fill them with beans or with seeds or with sand or with rice, and see what different sounds you can get as you shake them. Now, each grouping of instruments is going to have a very specific rhythm to play. And you will have your leaders that will be standing in front of the orchestra, and when your sign goes up, you play that rhythm. And if the sign is held really high, you're going to play really loudly. And if that sign is held lower, you might play very, very softly. And so you'll be able to experiment as you participate with the piece. Now, we need to practice a little bit. So we're going to have your color-coded signs that are going to come up on the screen, and you can actually practice your rhythm to the sign, and then you'll be able to practice the entire piece. And whenever your color goes up with your rhythms, then you can join on in the Concerto for Homemade Instruments and Orchestra. So here's the card for the woodwind family. See if you can play this rhythm on your instrument. You're going to play it again and again and again. If I were to clap it, it would sound like this. And here I am playing it on a straw. And here's now the card for the brass family. The brass family are wearing green shirts. Here's the rhythm that I'm going to clap. Let me clap it again. And you would repeat it over and over again. Here's what it sounds like on a bleach bottle bugle. Now, the brass also have a second card, and that second card goes like this. So we clap, rest, rest, clap, clap, rest, rest, clap, clap, rest, rest. See if you can try that on your instrument. Now, if you made a string instrument, you also get to play 2 different rhythms. Here's your first. Just clap, 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 clap. Nice and steady. And you clap as long as the card is up. Now, of course, you're all wearing blue shirts, and the people in the orchestra, they're also going to be wearing blue shirts. So when you see the other blue card go up, it has 2 rests at the beginning. So you rest, rest, clap, clap, rest, rest, clap, clap. Here's what it sounds like on my milk carton violin. Now if you picked a pitched percussion, these are some of my favorites, maybe the flower pot chimes, you have a rhythm that sounds like this. And if I play it on the flower pot chimes, I'm going to play high, low, a higher note and a lower note, and alternate them back and forth. Sounds like this. Or maybe I'm doing it on my Snapple bottle xylophone. This is what a Snapple bottle xylophone might sound like. Now perhaps you decided that you wanted to play the drums. We have a lot of varieties of drums or castanets or even sticks that you can click together. So that rhythm sounds like this. And your card's going to be yellow. All the percussion cards are yellow. Try that on your drum now as you look at the sign. And perhaps you decided that you were going to be a shaker. And you can even have shakers in each different hand. You can have a shaker that's maybe a little bit higher and a shaker that's a little bit lower. So take your shakers, and when you see the shaker card go up, all you have to do is just lift up your hands and shake, 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 shake. Give that a try. So now that you've practiced all of your individual parts, let's try playing it with the music. you enjoyed playing your instruments along with my new Concerto for Homemade Instruments and Orchestra. You know, you can practice it again and again, and you know, if you make different instruments, you can trade and play a different instrument the next time around. Just have some fun, and I hope to see you all at the concerts. Thank you, and we'll see you at the Allentown Symphony Orchestra.